Hey guys, welcome in, and it's time for week 2. Week 2 events are out, quests are out. Number 1, I filled this so fast I wasn't even trying. Harmful effects on enemies. I found that the easiest to do, because I've already got them leveled up, is Horn King. Horn King, once you've got his auto attack up, I think it's on, no, sorry, wrong one. His main attack has a chance to inflict heal block for 2 seconds, and that's a negative effect. So every time he's attacking, he's got a 25% chance to do one of these effects. And all you need to do, put haste on him, get him attacking a lot, and the effects just start stacking up. And same goes for Demona. I use them in my team, and her at level 4 got 50% chance of doing root and continuous damage, which are both 2 effects and potentially up to 4 targets each. So that's, with them I just chewed straight through it. And also another great one is, I also use this, is Ariel. Using Ariel with this as well, offense up, and increases offense up, and also gives a chance and increases the chance for others to do inflict slow with their attacks. So calls on the power of the tridents to give them offense up for 12 seconds, and also they inflict slow for 22 seconds on the opponent. And that's this amazing stacking of damage. All you need to do is if she gives it to like Merida, or someone who attacks fast, a fast attacker, so any of the people that attacks fast, like Cora, Horn King, Hops, if people are using Hops, Judy, as she's called. So if any people are using those, super fast way to do it, and just stacking up the thing, or people who attack multiple times per attack. So Demona is even good when she gets it, plus her ones we've already currently mentioned, her attacks twice. They are both weak, but they attack twice, so 2 high powered weapons. And it's a weak attack, but having it do twice just stacks the damage if she's with Ariel and does the thing. And you also need Ariel. Ariel will pretty much get you all of these quests. So Aladdin needs to heal himself with his Thief's Cure, so you actually need to use him. You need to hit people with his one jump ahead. Now here, hit slow or stunned enemies. So automatically Ariel, people will inflict slow, boom, he attacks them, and it just starts ticking up, just tick, 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 and that's all you need to do, just attack, 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 and it's as easy as that. So this week is going to be very, very, very easy. Week 2, evasion though. Apply evasion effects. People that have evasion, Aladdin. Another easy one, Tinkerbell. She applies it to herself all the time, so if you just want to throw her in, I started using both of them, but it was just faster for me to go Ariel, Aladdin, and just tick off all the other things at the one time. So if you're struggling with the evasion, put more people in, but in saying that, you probably shouldn't have to. Week 2, defeat Guardians. I'm guessing that's going to be when Aladdin's quest becomes available in this next thingy. Week 1, foul play. I found that just use Iago, steal some things, and I'll get into that. That also works with the purge. You can tick them all both off. Inflict hits with carpet. Another easy one. It's just using Aladdin. It's just saying use Aladdin, and you'll pretty much complete majority of these. There's a few things like the slow and a few other things that you will need, like Ariel and Aladdin, and you'll pretty much completed all of this. Although, cleanse harmful effects from allies. That is going to be the hardest one this week by far. There is not many people that do cleanse or cleanse easily. One of the main ones that a lot of people use is Gusto, and his little hasty storm the castle is pretty much amazing. You get 25% chance to apply cleanse, so I should probably really level that up. That's who I've been using mainly, and I'll wait until I get a bad effect, and then boom, use that. It's easy in the arena. Probably you find more bad effects in the arena. It's hard. We've been finding it difficult to find a quest that has a lot of people that inflict bad effects. So that is a difficult one. So it is just going to be ticking along and doing your best. Although there is a boss aerial move in one of them. So if we're looking in here, I believe it is in one of these. One of these has an aerial as a boss, I'm sure. Hops? No, maybe I got it wrong. There it is. So she should be inflicting slow just like you would be, and you can probably just put a weak team on, put a support team on that just heals, and then you can just try and cleanse as much as you can. But I think that's just very time consuming, very time consuming. So maybe I might have to touch back on you if I find a better way to find that out. But if anyone else knows a super good way, please put in the comments. I'd love to know, and I'm sure others would love to know too. So put in the comments below, and I'd love to hear what people are using to get around this. Shop has just reset, so I'm just going to go forward and purchase a few things. Haunting, yes please. Demona, yes please. I will grab some of those, and I'll grab my cores, and I'll grab these. These always used to be, I found those used to be so hard to find and get, and I'm loving having a way to spend my my tokens on them. So I'm enjoying that. So getting into what I wanted to touch on today. So for the quest, the Purge and the Iago ones, this right here, learn level upgrade materials. You get this every like Sunday, or for me it's every Sunday. Every start of the week, and then today, whichever today is for you. All characters start with a random effect. If you actually just go in and if you auto battle, you don't get anything. If you actually go in and battle it, then you get it. I'm using pretty much the same team that I used for that beating the level 40 towers. So, and I use it pretty much in the same fashion. I just want to pull people back, wait until I get Iago, steal effects. Ooh, I'm on 2 times speed. I don't want that to happen. So steal the effects, and that's going to be the easiest way you're going to get purges and all that kind of stuff. So for me, that is definitely the fastest way to go, and I want to try and get back my next Iago's, although his shield is nearly already gone. So purge effects, 150 left to go. You get around about 20 or so. I find you get around about 20 or so from doing each time you do one of these potion quests. So you can probably get 60 per day every time one of these comes up, which is a nice sizable amount. So I'm just going to pull them all back, hopefully get some of them back, get the line, all 3 of them, boom, purge them all. And now getting the back line first is a priority for me, because I want Merida to be able to kill things, and then it just makes things a little bit easier for me. And then I can just start healing up. Oof, that haste though, I want that haste. I'm gonna drop my little, and he's gone. So that's a shame. But I will use Iago here, and mine. So, and then he'll continue to put shield on himself, and I love these gargoyle giants. I can't wait until they have like a gargoyle event. I used to love gargoyles, like amazing cartoon. If no one has ever heard of it, watch it. It's an old like 90s cartoon. I used to love the artwork of it back in the days. I thought it was amazing. Thought it was a thing of beauty, the artwork. I just love that type of drawing. But alright, so let's do our mass stun everybody. I'll heal up here, I'll drop the aliens back, and then steal all the effects before I kill them all. There we go. And then hopefully all I need to do now is get Iago back, and then try and steal some more effects. I can purge as well, but I don't really want to purge. I'm just going to burn a couple of things so I can get my Iago, hopefully. Yes, perfect. Get them both at once. Boom. And then I've got all all of those all up, sorted myself, boom, that's over, finished it. And best thing of all, you get level up potions, which is everybody needs. I'm still waiting for that, like, I was gonna say, that 100 drop. That'd be amazing. The most I've ever got, is, I think, the 33. I've got that once, and every other time, majority of the time, I'm only getting like the 5,000s. Although before that, I was on the level 5, I was only getting the 4,000s, maybe a 9,000. And I was like, come on, get something higher. But it's so much nicer getting that 22 with the 33. I have got each of them once or twice, but we're just waiting for that 112. That'll be amazing. Especially the higher you get in level, you just chew through your level up potions, especially if you want to use characters. So that is what has really helped me with the Iago quest, just doing it super easy, but also the purge effects. You can just run through that, and I found if you really want to, you can waste time. If you get enemies like the turtles and the gargoyle one, you can not attack them and just keep using like aliens and other things and burning your attacks pointing other directions, like the purging attacks, the stun attack of Mickey. You can just aim them somewhere else and then just keep trying to cycle through until you get a Iago. Or if you want to purge them with damage, you can do that fast. But if you want to try and cycle it, that's one thing I did previously. But I don't want to be wasting my time doing that. So I know it'll come, and I've got a few more weeks to do it. I'm not in a rush, and I'm not even sure I'll be able to get the pass holder anyway, because at the moment it is only for real money, and a lot of people are having struggles trying to get that, and a lot of people aren't in a position to. I'm just one of the people that I'm not in a position to. I'll be more than happy to help the game by watching ads and other things like that, and if that's a way that they can get some revenue through that, I'll be more than happy to support them that way. I think that's a great way to have it in there. But I do encourage people to support games, especially if they enjoy them, so do what you can. Alright, but the next thing I was going to say is, if you want to try and get these points, if you are using Aladdin in Arena, do it all in Arena. If you are not, an easy way to go about it is set up a team here. So this is the team that I was using. I was using Ariel, Tinkerbell, and Aladdin, just going through trying to get all my different things here, as you can see. What do I want to do spell wise? What does this one do? Let's have a quick little look here. Does it? Can you cleanse it on yourself? No, it would be cool if you would use it to either cleanse yourself as well as purge enemies. I think that would be nice. So I might. Is there any enemies here that do effects, bad effects onto you? Not really. Not really. So there's no point having cleansing in this one. So just look forward, look ahead into your battles, and I'm just gonna swap Iago out just for. I'm gonna put a pot in there. So what I want to do is get Aladdin to do all the work and see how much I can get him to do. So that is annoying though. Alright. So I might just double speed this and then just see if I can just do everything with Aladdin. Got the evades. I want to use my evades as much as I can and do damage with carpet. So pretty much use all of Aladdin's abilities. I don't want to use anybody else's. I also don't want this to be too slow, but get those evades, heal him, thief's healing, carpets, damaging, just, yeah, Aladdin is all you need. And that's how easy the rest of these quests are going to be. The only hard one will be that the cleansing. Finding a good way to get quick and easy cleanses is going to be difficult. So I'm just going to continue using him, just cycle through. I'm going to heal the pot just because I want to be able to use things as much as I can use things as much as I can to do to not do damage, and also that's going to give me more MP faster. So doesn't really matter, you can do things as much as you like. I'm like 3 tokens away from level 5 5-star Aladdin, which I was thinking I miscalculated. I was thinking I was going to have a little bit more, but I miscalculated. So I started back leveling up my Ariel because I'm like, okay, if going forward, a great character to level up is Ariel, because you're going to use her for most things. So it's a smart idea to get her level up, max her if possible, because she's always, I think she's going to be one of the things that is going to be always one of the best to use. Okay. Since she can heal, since she can slow, she does a lot, and is going to be very versatile, shall we say. So let's get carpet on the back there. Heal the pot, get him attacking, and use another pot. Carpet. And if you can continue the cycle as much as you can, see, you'll just be ticking out. You can see all those just going up in the corner there. They're all just burning away, ticking off all those things. And if you're doing this while you're doing your normal quests, and even if they're easy quests like this, you can have it so that, come on, 3 more tokens. You can have it so that they don't take too much time, and that's why I put up onto 2 times before, is just so that I'm not just sitting here burning time, is that I'm actually still doing it fairly fast. So I'm just gonna keep healing, keep dropping things, and carpet ride. And then we're ready to continue on attacking. Although one thing doing this is that I'm not really making the most of Ariel's other ability with slow, is because I am attacking fast, and it is a long refreshing ability, so that will be best done in arena. So I'll show you my arena team as well for all this. Hopefully after we're done, I'll just use up this energy here. Oh, actually no, I won't. You guys have had enough of me watching this, so let us jump in. Here we go, to arena, and then from the arena, this is the team that I was running with Ariel. So if I run this myself, I find I can win with it. If my opponent is running it, I find that my opponents are absolutely, like, my opponent is running it, the AI, if I use a computer to run it, then like the auto battles, I find that it is absolutely terrible. I'm just going to put up here quickly so I can change the, well, then I've got a hard opponent as well. There we go, this is going to help definitely. Blind, please. Yes. Oh no, wrong one. Okay, well, that's what you don't want to happen. That is absolutely what you don't want to happen. All that healing there is nice. Is very, 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 very nice. I am going to, oh yes, please, attack Merida. Oh, attack Merida, she's not Merida. What am I doing? No. I have a feeling like, I'm gonna say Demona for me this last day or so, it does feel like she's been nerfed. It feels like her roots and everything are far less effective than, but they've always not been good versus higher level players. If you go against a high level player, they're never gonna get mounted. Although when you see a high level Demona, you get mounted by her. So and that's just like this, the level scale. The level scale is crazy, as well as like when you get what do you call it? The next tier of levels, the tier 6, tier, all that kind of stuff. If you find someone with a tier above you, wow, that you can see the difference, and the struggle is real. And the same as when the level starts jumping a whole lot, so that hurts. So if you are trying to, I wonder what this download was. Ooh, something new? Maybe not. New assets? Alright. We shall see. We'll jump into an arena match. First, Jolly, Mr. Jolly. He's doing the cleansing with Kronk. So Kronk can cleanse his little pastry ability, cleanses, and same with Gaston. So if you are wanting to do that, then that is probably a good way. I'm going to try and get my evasion up, and then there we go. So look at all that slow. That is what you want. So when Demona gets that buff from Ariel, it's just amazing. It is absolutely amazing. All that slow, all that boom. There he goes. She gets it again, and all you need to do is stack slow. Aladdin attacks it. He goes like 10 times per attack, and it's pretty amazing. And you can just continue to stack up his abilities, and then hopefully, no, not Demona. All you need to do is get evade up, and just want to give these guys blind. There we go. Beautiful. If I can blind them, I won't be having a struggle, because Ariel's a slow attacker. Kronk doesn't attack much either, which is a bonus. But all I want to do is get some attacks going, get more attacks going, get more. No, Capital's too slow. Alright, I want to save that. Oh, actually, no, I can't save that. I wanted to save it, but I can't. Oof, and now I'm in a struggle streak again. I think Demona definitely has had a little bit of a nerf. A quiet little nerf. Or maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just well over leveled, and that's just a struggle that I'm in. I'm in struggle streets at the moment. I need to purge. Although that is a good thing as well. Like Ariel, you'll be purging. It's just gonna be, you're gonna have to use Gaston or somebody else for all of those other ones. So, man, the struggle is real versus high level players. So, we shall have to wait to see what the Demona is. So, for those of you who don't know, Demona works a little bit with the slow. But the thing is, her specials are terrible. Absolutely terrible. And if they've got rid of her great continuous damage, then she's going to be even worse. So, increases the chance to stun against opponents who are slow. So, goes 20. I've only got 25%. You can take it up to 50. But if she has been nerfed, then I definitely won't be. She's not going to see much use anymore. But we'll jump in. We'll try this one last time. And we will see. We will see if we can get this to work. So hopefully we get a win. Alright, let's see this. So if Demona can stack, get that buff from Ariel and stack some damage, I want the haste to be on them for, let's go, I'm just going to blind these back row. Always best to try and blind as much as possible. Healing. I will go for some evading as well. Oof, I got the purge. I will go for a carpet attack. I was going to go for, normally I wouldn't, I would go for the back row. But, there we go, that's what we wanted. So, but see, that continuous damage isn't that much. There we go, twice though, twice is what you want. So, oh, 3 times. Wow. This is, see, now this is the difference with her. Like, the games before this and this one is you completely see the whole difference in how they can, just by the chances that they have of using things. And here she just burnt off like 3 or 4 in a row, so she's good, but it kind of, her goodness does rely on that, especially since her other abilities are absolutely terrible that you don't even want to use them, and then they just burn a hole like in your, they're just there as placeholders, and then you have to wait until you use them. But one thing I noticed is that her abilities, the stun and slow and all that kind of stuff that work with her abilities, that make them a little bit, give them a little bit more damage, that make them actually usable. The root and stun that she gives to make them usable doesn't last long enough for you to get off an ability, is what I find. So let's try this again. Let's give her some haste. I want to get her attacking as much as I can. I want to blind these guys because I don't want to take all the damage. And see, look at that. Like, even 3 times, at 3 times is the only time you can really chunk down on them. No. But in saying that, people can mount through you faster than she can. I'm going to just try and, I'll go that way. And I'll get disallowed. But let's see, can we haste up? I'll blind him. I don't want to get attacked. There we go. And I'll heal her. Yes, tick on off. There we go. That's what we want. But see what that's like. Her continuous hearse and root and all that kind of stuff doesn't last nearly long enough. That didn't work. But I will haste myself, heal myself. I think it's a waste actually healing myself after hasting. Alright, I want to do it to this guy. Give him some blind. Oof, that hurts. That hurts. But that's the team that I was using for getting this up, and it looks like I'm definitely gonna have to change it. Once they get a few more levels and a few more stars, I think they'll be a whole lot more usable. And I potentially could put some other people in here. Maybe if I put a Gusto in there, just for doing this as well. You can also, I would have to change that to be some damage, because I don't have enough damage in this without demoing us. So we'll see how it goes. But that's kind of like how I've been thinking. You wanna if you're using Ariel, you kind of want to have people that can attack fast or attack a lot of different, like AoE attack. Man, there are a lot of downloading things. There's things happening. There are things happening here. So let us see. I want to get my evasion up, and like just doing this, like you are going to get up your. Oh man, it's gonna be. These are nightmare games. When you don't have anything that damages fast enough, these are the nightmare ones where it's just a nightmare to play. Just because I was hoping for things. A nightmare to play just because, but I will try and blind them all. And I need to take that up to level 4 as well, so I can get guaranteed blind. All that is it guaranteed? Is it really? But heal please, faster. I want to send him flying forward. And then I can blind them both, because I need to blind them both to make it even have a chance, but I don't. So this is where I'm lacking, is that when I start doing this, I don't have the damage output that I normally would have in my other teams. So I need to sort something out. So there's good usability with this team, but if things just don't work out, then you end up hurting. You end up hurting a lot. Let's see if we can use carpet. No. Okay, well, I need to find a better way to use use my team to win and get these not just to lose. So I'll be working on that. That is going to be the struggle I'm going to be in. So I need to have more damage. I think it's an interesting way to try and balance your team at the moment. You have to try and balance your team so you do enough damage, but you can also support your team as well as... So my typical team would look something like this. So it either looks something like this, or I would throw in those ones. At the moment, that's who I've been running. I can also throw in Merida or any of the others. I used to run Big Bad Wolf all the time, although now, like, just when you're facing people against high levels, he just gets mounted because he's got way less HP than Gusto. So it's a hard balance. It's a very, very hard balance, and if you want to be up in the top levels, then you really do have to change to deal with it. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do about this, but in saying that, as far as these quests go, like, look at that, the healing has nearly been completed even just on this video alone. The one jump is nearly completed. The street rat is more than halfway done. We've still got a whole week ahead of us, and then the evasion will come. If I just keep using him, it will come easily. And then carpet is over halfway done as well. So those will be the easiest ones. The hard one is going to be that cleanse effects. The purge will get there as well. It's well on its way to finishing. It's nearly 4/5 completed. So we'll get there. I've got end of the month if I even can get. If I can even get what I need, and that is just telling me to accept my quest here. So we'll claim that. The levels don't mean anything to me at the moment, so I'm not getting any of those other things, so it doesn't really matter. Although those 2 tokens there would be lovely, very, very lovely. So I'll continue to work on that, and we'll see. I'll see how this all turns out, and hopefully let me know what you guys think about this video. If you find a great way to get the purge, oh sorry, not the purge, the cleanse harmful effects, if you find a great map to do it on that you can survive and get enough purges to be worth your time, I'd love to hear about that. So let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you guys have a good event this week, and I can't wait for that Aladdin quest to open in one more day. 6 hours from when I put this out. So hopefully by the time you're watching this, there'll be a lot of you guys have already played it. So looking forward to that. I can't wait to see it, and we'll see you all hopefully soon. And I've been asked to do a few more videos, so I'll look into doing a few more. So I'll find some other topics to do it on too, not just these weekly event weeks, but kind of like if you guys enjoyed like the Robin Hood showcase or the Big Bad Wolf showcase, I'll try and pick up a few more characters to do it on, if I can get things running smoothly. But we'll see what all these updates have in store for us, and we'll be back. So see you then.